Hello and welcome to this little video here where I would like to uh, announce, watch with you, listen to my new record, Manifesto. It's got 5 songs on it that I'm really proud of. They're all kind of different from the normal music that I write. Um, and I think you're really going to like them. They They all have a kind of similar vein in terms of the subject matter, but we'll get to that when we listen to the music. Um, so yeah, um, let's just get started with the first one. I wrote this song back in July of last year, and this one's been out, so you'll probably recognize it. But it's called "American Way," and it sounds like this.
I love the American way. I love fucking living in the USA. I love the USA, the home of the free and the land of the brave, where the rich are free to strip our rights while the working class still pays. And the guns they keep on firing, taking lives every day. And Mother Earth is crying, billionaires wanna play. I love the American way. I love fucking living in the USA. Every day's a little darker, my patience wearing thin. Smells like a revolution's gonna begin. And everything the light touches, from sea to shining sea, is owned by mega corporations, bought by money from you and me. And all the politicians are puppeted by bankers on Wall Street, while the rest of us are brainwashed by propaganda on TV. Yeah, I love the American way. I love fucking living in the USA. The boss makes $1 and I make a dime, so I incite rebellion on company time. I love the American way. I love fucking living in the USA. Every day's a little darker, my patience wearing thin. Smells like a revolution's gonna begin.
Yeah, so that's American Way. Um, yeah, I wrote that song, and I originally didn't even know that I was gonna make a whole project around this idea. And yeah, as you kind of hear the rest of the songs, that kind of have a similar vibe. Um, just like I said, different from the normal stuff that I do. Um, but yeah, the second song is maybe my favorite in terms of the lyrics. Um, I just it really captured how I felt in the moment, and sometimes I listen to it and I really the lyrics still kind of hit. But yeah, this one's called "Numb the Daylight," and it sounds like this.
I'm staring at the wall, the clock keeps ticking on. Rich men playing chess, I feel like a pawn. Hoping for a weekend, a moment free, but for now the man's got a grip on me. The bills pile up and the rent is due. Each paycheck gone like it's morning dew. I numb the daylight with a truly mine. The cost of living rises, but my wage stays low. Always spending money with nowhere to go. The bills pile up and the rent is due. Each paycheck gone like it's morning dew. I numb the daylight with a smoke and drink. A moment of peace I don't wanna think. Trading all my hours for this bullshit game. I've lost myself, it's such a shame.
That's such a good one. Yeah, the next one is called Shadows of Giants. It's the third song on the record. Um, I really think that this one is gonna hit home for some people. It's a really tough concept that I was grappling with that I think is gonna resonate. Anyway, it's called Shadows of Giants, and yeah, I wrote this song I think like the day after Christmas, actually. Anyways, it sounds like this.
In a world where riches reign, but hearts are growing poor, we're yearning for a life, a love worth fighting for. The city lights are blinding, in this concrete maze we dwell, but we dream of greener pastures where our children's stories we will tell. Do we dare bring life into this profit-driven race? In the shadows of giants, can we carve out our own space? Hope for the young, a new day has begun. A revolution run by the kids, our future will be one. I look into their eyes, a change has begun. Set up from the start to fail, the kids will overcome. La da da. In a world of towering debt, where dreams come at a cost, the cost of growing older, the innocence we've lost. Yet in their eyes we glimpse a world unburdened by despair. We'll teach them to be warriors, to lead with love and care. Do we dare bring life into this profit-driven race? In the shadows of giants, can we carve out our own space? Hope for the young, a new day has begun. A revolution run by the kids, our future will be one. I look into their eyes, a change has begun. Set up from the start to fail, the kids will overcome.
And that's Shadows of Giants. So the next song on the record is called Heavy and Cold. This was the second song that I wrote when I was writing the song, fourth song on the project after they were all put together and ordered. Um, this one might be my favorite instrumentally, sonically. It sounds really upbeat and happy. Obviously, as you know by now, the record is not. But I just feel like this is a great song overall in terms of just being able to enjoy the way that it sounds and appreciate the music. Um, and yeah, I wrote this song as right after, not right after, but shortly thereafter, American Way towards the end of summer. And when I had those two songs and I kind of was listening to them, I realized that hey, I can make a project out of this. So that's kind of where the idea came from. But anyway, I've kind of rambled at this point. This is Heavy and Cold, and it sounds like this.
Clock strikes early morning's dread, rising from our worn out beds, trapped in cycles endlessly, trading life for currency, counting hours, counting days, caught within this endless maze, chasing dreams that slip away in the shadows we decay. Yeah, chains of the grind are heavy and cold in this factory of souls. There are stories left untold, trading hours for scraps of gold in the capitalist grip. We're bought and sold. Chains of the grind are heavy and cold. Heavy and cold. Burning candles at both ends in pursuit of fleeting dividends, draining life force inch by inch for a system that won't even flinch. Hopes extinguished, spirits fade, left in the mess our parents made. Echoes of what was left behind, dreams abandoned in the grind. Chains of the grind are heavy and cold in this factory of souls. There are stories left untold, trading hours for scraps of gold in the capitalist grip. We're bought and sold. Chains of the grind are heavy and cold. Heavy and cold. Sick and tired, worn and weak, voices silence when we speak, but in unity a glimmer remains, a spark against these endless chains, yearning for a life unbound in a world where justice can be found, seeking light in shadows deep as we wake from this endless sleep. Chains of the grind are heavy and cold in this factory of souls. There are stories left untold, trading hours for scraps of gold in the capitalist grip. We're bought and sold. Chains of the grind are heavy and cold. Heavy and cold.
What'd I tell you? That's a good one. So yeah, um, thanks for listening. If you've made it this far, I know there's probably not a lot of you, and I appreciate it if you've made it this far in the video and listened to all these songs and enjoy them. I certainly enjoyed writing them. They were very cathartic to release and write, and I hope that they make you feel something. So yeah, we got one more song. It's called "Know My Name," and I think it wraps up the sentiment of the album in a lot of ways. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Here's the final song on the record, "Know My Name," from the record Manifesto by yours truly, Max the King. Thank you for listening. Roll the song.
Every day working hard for $1 that doesn't stretch too far. We're told we're worth what we can make. Futures promised, surely fake. Every moment in a race, it's hard to keep a smiling face. I'm more than just a worker bee, hoping one day to be king. Living in a world of profit and pain, making money for a pig who doesn't know your name. I'm sober as fuck and I can't get through much. It all feels the same. I need to numb the pain. They wanna legalize drugs so they can placate us. If we're too high to think, we can all fight at once. And babies cost too much, so we decide to wait. Can't have a risky fuck, I scared to death. She's late, clocking in day by day in a rhythm that feels like a replay. In the hustle and the constant grind, I search for purpose, peace of mind. In the city lights, shadows play, chasing dreams that seem far away. In a world of profits stacked like blocks, I'm more than numbers on ticking clocks. Living in a world of profit and pain, making money for a pig who doesn't know your name.